Channel memberships are here. If you'd like to sign up to support the channel, go down below in the link description or in the comment section. You'll see the link to sign up to become a member. It's not mandatory. I never make the videos where it's like members only or anything. But if you want to support the channel, sign up. There's a starter pack and there's also a captain pack. The captain pack will give a discount on the future store, site-wide discount that will be coming very soon. So be on the lookout for that. To get some cool badges, some cool emotes. So you like to sign up, you can sign up for that. And also, if you like to shop some of your favorite team apparel, go down below and click that link in the description, the comment section, wherever I have it, and shop on Fanatics and get some of your favorite team sportswear. Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel, and by the video title you know what this video is about. We're discussing some NFL news, some NFL topics, and different rumors and all type of things around the NFL. So starting off first with the big controversial thing that happened, of course, between the Vikings and the Rams last night. As you guys seen, of course, the infamous play, the face mask that happened. Now, the referee is looking right at him, looking directly at him. So you look at it like in a sense, but the referee said he didn't see him. He said, oh, I was turned to the other side, I didn't see the player, but on the replay, the referee looking right at him. He said he didn't see the face mask, but sometimes you see a player fall awkwardly. You know, certain gestures. If a player fall back like that, it might be a horse collar sometimes or a hip drop tackle. If a player helmet is doing like this, he's doing the exorcism. Halloween not here yet, but he's doing the exorcism around, turning like this and falling on the ground. You should be like, okay, I'm gonna throw a flag. I seen some referees throw flags, and sometimes they might look back at the replay and say, oh, there's no penalty for holding. Oh, we threw a flag. There's no penalty for pass interference. They'll throw the flag just to throw it to make sure that they're right. But in that moment, they did not do it, and that kind of cost. That cost the Vikings, you know, a little bit in that sense right there. So it's like those controversial calls, those missed calls the referees been doing the past few games, especially to my Steelers. As you guys know, Steelers fans have had some, remember Minkah Fitzpatrick, the block field goal, some other things that happened too as well that they said, oh, that should have been called. They happened twice to Minkah actually this year. It said Minkah did a hit on someone and they threw a flag. Then they looked back at the replay. Even the people and the senior official was saying, hey, it was shoulder to shoulder. That was not unnecessary roughness or defensive receiver. But the referee had said it after the game. But I'm like, after the game don't change anything. Like that, we see it happen in NFL, happen in NBA, the WNBA finals as well. We see it happen in all sports. Like you cannot try to go after the game and be like, oh, well, we saw it, we missed that one right there. No. Like, it's there. I know you can call every play. You can't call all the calls, of course, every time. The game will be lasting forever. Of course, it'll be like 3-day games. But you can call the ones that matter the most. In the fourth quarter, when you know our team is down a little bit, you know that play right there is a big play call or a missed call, like the ones right there, that moment, that's the ones you ask the officials to lock in and call the best ones, best plays possible, and don't miss any calls or anything like that, and call the right stuff. But they still have yet to adapt that. I'm not blaming officials for everything. Of course, you can't call everything, but I'm like, in that moment right there, you standing right there by him, you're looking at him doing the exorcism, head spin, and no flag at all. So we'll see what happens with that, but yeah, that's a tough missed call right there, a tough one. Moving on to the next topic, of course, Tua is back. Now head trauma injuries can vary, but depending on the person, of course. We're seeing many individuals. You know, I'm a big time wrestling fan, so I've seen a lot of concussions. People have concussions. I've seen some people out for like a long period of time in wrestling from concussions. I've seen people out in basketball from concussion before. I've seen people out in concussions, you know, like in boxing, MMA, different things as well. And you know, they be out for a little while like that. You know, they don't fight every time. They fight, you know, here and there like that too, every few months. So you'll see Tua, who knocked himself out. This is like his third or fourth concussion, like in 5 years. So he has taken a lot of head trauma, and it's not like concussions, like some severe things where he like kind of twitching up and his fingers kind of folding in and stuff, where he's like losing consciousness, like, and just knocking himself out. And that right there is very severe, like that adding up and building up. But it is his decision to come back. But I just feel like it's still a little too early. Like I mentioned many times on this channel, on every channel I'm on, sometimes you gotta protect the player from himself. We all know the infamous story, as you guys know I'm a Steeler fan, so I'm bringing a lot of Steeler references, of course. Coach Tomlin, when he said, when Ryan Clark wanted to go out there and play, they had some doctors, they were saying like he's cleared and able to play. And he said he looked at Ryan Clark and said, if you was my son, we would have this conversation right now. He said, like if I looked at you as my son, you was my son, we would not have this conversation. So I would not be trying to get you out there to play. And you just basically almost died from the surgery you had, and stuff like that. You know, had to remove your spleen and all that crazy stuff that happened to you. So that right there shows you the different dynamic of stuff. I'm not saying Coach McDaniel's not like that, of course. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying sometimes you got to protect the player from themselves. I feel like it would have been better if Tua, from my opinion, if Tua just sit out the rest of the year and then maybe came back, you know, next season and see how things play out. But it's his decision, you know, his decision to go out there and keep playing with the injury. He's a good player, of course. We know he's a good player, good quarterback. But it's just like, I don't know, man. It's very risky and very dangerous, but we'll see what happens. Another topic I want to discuss, of course, as well is Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp name been circulating around a lot of trade rumors, you know, for a lot of different teams. I don't know who is exactly going to get him, because I think a lot of teams are being played for Cooper Kupp. But the main thing about Cooper Kupp is trying to match his salary a little bit, in a sense, because, you know, some teams might not have enough cap space, so they're probably asking the Rams, like, are you going to take upon some of that salary that Cooper Kupp have? And then we kind of like take on a little bit of it. And what's the asking price? Is it a second round pick, third round pick? Yes, he's only 31 years old, which he's still got a lot of years left, of course, to play. But the injury history, he's missed a lot of games the past few years. He's been injured, and also you got to pay him $29 million like that. It's very difficult. Like, okay, paying $29 million for a guy who's been injury riddled, and you want me to give you a second round pick. So I'm like, I'm gonna need you to say that you're gonna take upon some of that salary or something before I go out there and do it. So we'll see where he lands up and ends up. Christian Kirk name is circulating around as well. A lot of trade rumors too. A lot of different players. The trade deadline is on November 5th, which ironically, I'm also voting on November 5th for Coach Tomlin. Coach Tomlin for president. That'd be he might become president one day. You never know. That'd be funny. Coach Tomlin would be perfect, I think, for president like that. But he loves football too much to do that, most likely. So he's not gonna leave. I think he's gonna probably, when he finishes coaching, he's probably gonna still be with the Steelers, probably as like some president of the team or something. Now Pat Riley is with the Heat. He's gonna be like that with the Steelers. So we're gonna see him there forever. But yeah, this is really all I have for today's video. Just some NFL news, some updates, and some quick things talking about, of course, the NFL topics and the controversial calls and Cooper Kupp trade rumors and all the rumors and other things that happen, and players returning from injury, players getting injured. Josh Reynolds one of the crazy as well. They say he got shot in the back of the head. I don't know if he got shot in the head or like kind of sliced him or something like that, grazed him or something. But somebody was lurking on him. They said that he was in the club. I never been to the club, so and plus, if I was what's the name, a fantasy football player, I wouldn't go to the club alone. I wouldn't go alone. People be lurking like this, especially in Dallas. Like I always see, like, here and there, every single time you see like a club shooting that happened. A club shooting downtown. Like, yep, I'm not going there. So yeah, Josh Reynolds, I guess somebody was lurking on him, maybe recognized who he was, and tried to get the drop on him and shot at him like that. He got shot in the arm, he got shot in the head. But it was crazy. That happened like weeks ago, and they just not reporting it now. And also, he back in practice. He back in practice playing. So he got shot. I know he got shot in the hand. Yeah, it was the hand. I think he grazed the back of his head. So I don't know what happened. They didn't mention anything about no like altercation or anything. So I guess people just waiting for him to say, "Oh, I'm about to give me a lick. I'm about to hit a lick right here. I'm about to get this football player out of here." So maybe one of those players was just waiting. One of those individuals was waiting like that. Try to get a drop on Reynolds. Like, they go right there, and then went out there and got him. Those goons be lurking. About a lot of you see a lot of players always have security with them, or they be with like team security or something, because they be people lurking. People in this world would do anything like that. They do a lot of different stuff. Like, I'm doing anything for a come up. I'll do anything. So they gotta watch out. Can't go to certain places and stuff. I think he was in New Orleans too as well. I think. So I don't think it was in Denver. I think it was in New Orleans. So they were watching him. I guess if something happened, and then they got him. But luckily, he's perfectly fine. I think. I think the only thing he had was like a little hand issue because he got shot in the hand. But he's perfectly fine. He was practicing, I think, yesterday. So hopefully he's good, and hopefully they catch whoever shot him too as well. See what happens. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.